Hello and welcome back to WDRL. We are here in Australia. The gravity here is flipped and so is the championship because it is a new season here. But although it's a new season here, it's not a new track. With two deadly chicanes, we can certainly expect a lot of drama here today in Melbourne. This track is, of course, as I said just now, the first race we are having of the season here in Australia. This track features several corners, 19 to be exact, and one massive start-finish straight which has DRS, and that DRS is very effective, and in previous years we have seen it being used to get a lot of overtakes very effectively. The elevation is not that tall, but then again, size doesn't really matter. Let's see the drama. But before the drama, here's some facts. Although cities like Sydney and Melbourne are well known, the capital is actually not Melbourne. A little fact, Australia also lost a water bird. 3 red lights, 4 red lights, 5, and they're out. It's time for the Australian Grand Prix. Great start from all the drivers as the pit people go, and the Mercedes is right alongside the others. 4 drivers neck and neck with a chance for P1 right now through the little kink. It's not really much of an effort, that corner. Down into the first chicane, everyone looking like they've got through cleanly as the top 4 are still very, very close right now. There is that as Alfa Romeo is very good neck and neck with the Alpha Tauri. It's quite funny because they both start with Alpha. So it's very annoying to remember who's who. But the Haas is coming back, the Haas of Mike. He's coming back to Bali. He's not going to give this battle up without, well, a battle. As always, had gone very wide and he's kept it at the barrier. That was a close one from Mike. You don't want to do that every lap because that slows you down a lot. You lose a lot of time there. And, well, as I said, that's not what you want to do. You want to keep as much time as you can to the leaders and not lose it. The battle between Bali and Lala is still very close. They are very evenly matched. Back into the first chicane. Everyone making it cleanly again. And, yes, these 2 Alpha drivers through the second chicane, very clean. Usually you would have seen at least someone get 2 wheels in the air, but they've all been very good at maneuvering through the corners here. That is not a sight you want to see. That's ASM off, and they're out. We have some fun with the safety car. But the safety car is coming in now. So let's have a look as we wait for the grid to bunch up around the penultimate corner. They will be doing so in a few seconds. The Ferrari of Chris. Is there an issue with Chris? He's being overtaken by everyone. They're not allowed to overtake yet. And it's green flags. Chris has gone. He's done a Verstappen. And he has built a gap. Dino not letting him go, though. He is keeping up, surprisingly. That was a mega start from Chris. A great tactic. But Dino saw through it, and he's kept on the rear end of Chris right there. Down into the kink, which everyone seems to be cutting. I say everyone, you just saw a few people not cutting it. There's no advantage of not cutting it, but Some people don't. Into the second chicane, following very closely as Dino gets a bit wide, and by a bit wide, all four wheels left the track into the second DRS zone, or the first, depending on where you want to count it. Chris getting past to the apex of the corner. Is he going to keep this? By the looks of it, he's made the overtake stick. That was one heck of an overtake. Chris just went wide and Dino went for the attack. He's made that stick and has made the gap last as Chris gets a bit sideways. That's another driver off. Pika. Pika's had an accident. And the safety car is due to come in again to restart this race for the second time. It's always good when the race gets going again, because there's more action for me to talk to you guys about. The sun is getting a bit low, maybe, and it's green flags again. Dino, Peel hit the barrier. And the Dino hasn't really had to attack that hard. He's just been given it the P1 on a platter. That is not exactly what you want to do. He's going to get less points for that, but, you know, some people have different strategies. Let's see if he can come back. We have another person off at the final corner. That's an Alfa Romeo going wide, another safety car, and the car has gone. That is not what you want again. The third time the safety car is coming in this lap. We have 9 laps to go. 9 more laps till victory. Who is going to win? Stick around, because we're going to find out very soon. The drivers bunching up to lose as little time. Although sometimes you want to be a bit further back. They are crawling around there. One more corner. And I think Dino's going to go any second. He's got to go any second. He must go any moment now. The other side of the track, he's weaving. Not quite sure what the rules are on weaving, but he's gone. And it's off. 8 laps of pure pedal to the metal. Let's see what they can do. Dino has got a masterpiece of a run from that. He's lost the drivers. The drivers are nowhere near him. That is the start that everyone wanted and no one got until now. Amazing restart from Dino there. We have the Alfa Romeo fighting with the McLaren. We've seen this many times this race before. Doesn't make it any less interesting. This is the battle for P1. Lala, Dino, and Mike. Who is gonna be the winner? Into turn 1 now. Dino braking a bit later than not Dino. My apologies. Mike braking a bit later than Lala, going a bit deeper into the corner. They are still pretty evenly matched though through the kink, and that's not a sight you want to see. They've reset. They've left. That's Pepe, and they're out. We have a battle here, and there's someone else in the barrier. People dropping like flies. I said we'd get drama. We've got drama. 2 laps. This is the battle for, I think, P2 at this point. Yeah, about P2 down to P5. This is a massive battle with Artemis right here at the front of the pack, but Lala is the front of of the whole race. Artenis very deep into that corner. He's not cutting that corner. Everyone cuts that corner nowadays because you don't get a penalty for it. Riding the curves of the death chicane and into the second death chicane, he cuts the first curb. That's all right with this game. You can cut the first one and be fine. It's the second one you don't want to cut. Otherwise, your car goes from a car to a flying car. Yes, it goes flying and it doesn't land graciously. But no one has had that happen to them, as we see that Haas again in the wall, not being removed yet. Lala coming around to start the final lap. And into the final lap, who's going to lead the battle for P2 in the final lap is going to be Mike, followed by Dino, followed by Artenis and Meow. And then Chris. This battle for P2 is very big right now. Anyone could get P2. Well, in the top 6 at least. Who's going to get it? Let's find out in the next minute. And into the chicane. Artenis getting 2 wheels there. That's the first time we've seen someone go 2 wheels this whole weekend. I said it would happen. It's happened. But the McLaren and the Haas of Dino and Mike are still fighting for P2, as Artenis has lost a bit of time there. It's really just a battle between Dino and Mike for the rest of the podium. As we see, the driver of the day is Dino. He has been pretty good. But who's going to win? Well, the win was sorted from the last restart. That's Lala. Who's going to get P2 though? That goes to Dino and then Mike. What a race we have just witnessed. P1 goes to Lala and P2 goes to Dino, with Mike a very well-deserved P3. It was so close there though, as you saw. Moving down the grid more, we have Ert in P4, V6 in P5, Chris 6th, Victor 7th, Pikachu 8th, Bork 9th, and Evan rounding off the top 10. He didn't finish the race, but he all tried valiantly. Pepe in 11th, Pi in 12th, Bally in P13 crashing very, very well. Potato in P14, ASM in 15th, pulling out that second safety car, and Farid pulling out that first one in P16th. Unfortunate, but they all tried very well. We'll see you next time from WDRL.